Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is the day before Easter. It is Saturday, and I am going to be preparing our food that we're going to share for our Easter meal tomorrow. So this morning, the children and I got up and we went to our library, and our library did a fun Easter party. So we went there, and we never did the whole Easter eggs thing. Well, I'm sorry, we did way back in the beginning when my first ones were young, and I think by the time they were, I'm going to say 5 or 6 years old, we just stopped doing the whole Easter Bunny thing and just focuses on celebrating the Resurrection Day. And so we always did the resurrection eggs and made those homemade, and then we just had a nice dinner together, and they would get plenty of snacks and treats from everybody else. And so we just have not done anything, but the last couple years, they have partaken more in doing Easter egg hunts through things at church and at our library. And so I was kind of like, oh, is this bad to do? And then I realized that, you know what, we are supporting our local library. Our library is super, super small. It's one of the smallest in the county. And when she puts on events, if nobody shows up to them and she doesn't get to count people, then they're not going to see that that library is worth any value. So I thought, you know what, we will go. So we did, and she does such a great job. Ashley is awesome. She gave the kids, tons, a huge basket full of like really good candy, like Krabby Patties and candy bars and like big stuff. And so they were like, and then they had cupcakes and cookies and drinks and just fun stuff, and grilled fish and little whale crackers. So she did a really good job. So they had fun. So we did that this morning already. And then we came home, and now I'm like, okay, it's not super warm yet. It's going to get nicer today. The sun's out. It's going to be a great day, but not yet. So I thought, why don't I go home and make all of our food for Easter so that tomorrow when we get home from church, it will be ready. We can just eat it. So I thought today's a good use up my leftover. I'm getting down to my last week before I have to do my big shopping. So I'm kind of like at the smaller stuff to make, and I thought, what can I use up? And so this is what we're making today. For lunch, I pulled out, we had some pizza rolls. We had 3 hot dogs in the refrigerator. These are breakfast bagel pizzas and chicken nuggets. So I'm heating those up for lunch. And then we also had a couple sloppy joes. I had some lo mein noodles, and I had some of this pasta. I made this last night with sloppy joe sauce. Somebody told me about putting like sloppy joe sauce, cheese, and pasta together, and I thought, I haven't done that in a long time, so I thought, ooh, my fridge is making so much noise, so I thought that would be really good. So we mixed that up last night, so we'll have that. That'll be leftovers, and I've got, this is going to be for pasta here. I was going to cook some for macaroni salad, and the other one's going to be for macaroni and cheese. And then for dinner, I did not ever like doing, I always thought when you make a big meal, especially like Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas, and then I always had to stop and make a dinner that same day for our family, and I was always like, ugh, it seems like so much extra work. So I'm prepared today. So today what I did is I pulled this past month, for the month before, we made meatballs, barbecue meatballs, and we never ate them, and they were in the freezer. So I pulled those out. We're gonna have these tonight for dinner. And then I just whipped up some potatoes. I did I guess you call them twice baked potatoes. I got a box of these at our discount store. I think I paid $1.25 for these. So that's a big box for $1.25. It was cheaper than mashed potatoes. And so I thought, you know what, it's okay. We made those. So I made up times, let's see, the servings were 12 servings, and I did 24 servings then. And then made the mashed potatoes, and then I added bacon bits. Like we had chopped bacon from turkey bacon. This one I froze it at a freezer meal time, so I put a bunch in there, probably about 2 cups. And then I did a container of sour cream, and I sprinkled it with cheese. So I'm going to put this in the oven. This will be dinner, and then I'll pull out I got some vegetables. I'll probably do the broccoli, cauliflower, and carrot mixture, the California blend tonight. So that'll be dinner. Got my coffee here. My husband, he's such a gift person. His love language is gifts, and so buying gifts. So he always wants to buy things for me. And I'm like, honey, I'm good. I'm great. Save your money. It's good. So then I'm realizing as a wife, I just need to say, okay, I'll take it. So he bought me this yesterday, and then I only drank literally about this much because it was late in the afternoon, and I thought I'll save it for today. So I'm drinking. I got that down today. And then I pulled out all of our vegetables that got to be eaten up. So this I realized is getting kind of yucky here. So I need to chop these up so we eat these today. This my daughter was using for her stuff, so she said, why don't you chop it up and use it? So I'm going to make a veggie pizza, so I thought I could add that. I have 2 bags of these I need to eat up, so that's in there. I bought these at Walmart for our veggie pizza and for our macaroni salad, so I didn't realize they had these in a bag like this. It was only a couple bucks. I think it was like maybe $1.99. I don't know. I'm going to check and see, but that was good. We like those. So I got those, and I got some broccoli over there, and there's our bread that we've been eating on. So I'm going to get to work making our food for our Easter dinner. What our families, we like for Easter dinner is ham. So I have a ham, and I'm going to put it in my crock pot tonight and just let it cook real slow all night long, so it'll be ready for tomorrow when we get home from church. I'm doing ham. I got a big can of baked beans over there. Got that at my discount store. I think that was $2.99 for that big giant can. So I'll take that and then add to it, some brown sugar, a little bit of bacon, and some chopped onion in there. So we will have that as well. That's super simple. So we'll have that, and then I'm going to do the macaroni salad, which we make with the elbow macaroni, cucumbers, tomatoes, and Miracle Whip. That we'll do some, what else are we going to have? Macaroni and cheese, because my kids like macaroni and cheese. And then I figured the potatoes, we'll probably have more of those left over because I'm sure we're not going to eat all those tonight. We can have that as well, and then we want to make a veggie pizza. So I'm going to make that, and I'm thinking like people call them deviled eggs, we call them angel eggs. And so the angel eggs, I think that's it. Is that it? Ham, beans, macaroni salad, macaroni and cheese? Yeah, keep it simple. I used to do so much. Like we literally had so many things, and I realized, you know what? Like all the great recipes are out there. Yes, they're awesome, and there's some really great ones. And I would love to attend a dinner with all of those different fancy dishes, but in reality, this is what my family likes. So I'm gonna make that. So that's it. We'll have ham, beans, macaroni salad, macaroni and cheese, and some of the eggs. And that'll be perfect. And then I made brownies this last week on our baking day, and those are already finished, and I cover those in a container. They still taste good. So we're gonna have that over ice cream, with ice cream, hot fudge sauce, and cherries. So that'll be our dessert, and then we'll do, later in the day, we'll make the resurrection rolls, I think they're called, where you take up, you can either use a biscuit or a crescent roll. I think I bought biscuits, I did. The biscuits are a little bit thicker. We've used both. They're a little bit thicker, so a little bit more chewier. So you do that, you roll it out, and that represents Jesus. The cloth that they wrap Jesus in, Jesus, you take a marshmallow, dip it in the butters, the oils, dip it in the spices, which is the cinnamon, and then bake it like in a muffin tin. So we do those usually every year. And so we'll make those later in the day probably, as we're just kind of chilling and need something to do tomorrow, but I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna probably go to the park, I know, because it's gonna be a nice warm day. And that will be it. So I thought, well, I was talking to my daughter, I'm like, I should pick up the camera and do some recording of how we make our Easter dinner. So that is what I'm doing today. So it's early, it's only 11:30 on, or 11:40 on Saturday. It shouldn't take me too long at all to get this together, and then I can enjoy the rest of my day with my family outside. So you can watch. Okay, so I cut up all our vegetables here. So I've got all this for our veggie pizza, and then I shredded some carrots for it, and then we're gonna use up this cheese, and then right here we chopped up, you can show them right here. Right here we chopped up some carrots and celery to eat, and I got my hummus out, and here's all that food for our lunch today. Just the kids can come and get whenever they want. I had a little bit of jar of pickles in my refrigerator to eat up too. So I got that, and Jaden is making the macaroni salad. We just did elbow macaroni. We put cucumbers, tomatoes, I put a little bit of onion, and then we just used whipped dressing. My husband loves this. This is his favorite to eat with ham and beans, and so we just make it every year. It's what he likes, so that's what we do. And the kids, some of the kids like it too. So this, I'm gonna mix up some macaroni and cheese here. So I'm gonna have Maddie record, you got it? So I did pasta, I don't even know, maybe 2 boxes of this. There's 2 different sizes, and what I do, and this is how I make it. I add my milk. This is gonna bake I'll probably just put it in the refrigerator till tomorrow and just cook it. It's about halfway, can you see that through there? So you can see it. This is a container of my nacho cheese. Remember, I call it my nacho cheese, but in reality it's called cheddar cheese from Sam's Club. I'm just gonna put that in there, and then we like ours cheesy. So these are all cheese that I froze from Sam's Club. So I have a bag of this mixed one. You can add any kind of cheese you want. That one, and then I'm gonna do some mozzarella as well, just because we have some. So I'm gonna put this in here. Make sure it's frozen. It's good. It's frozen. It'll get all unthawed as it bakes in the oven. So, dropping the pasta. So this is gonna be in there. Okay, and I'll do the rest of this bag. They like cheesy, so I'm okay. If you cook the noodles till they're all the way done, they'll be real mushy when you bake it. So I didn't cook them all the way. They were a little bit hard. And then I'll just actually cover this with tin foil and put it in the refrigerator until tomorrow. And then we will put it in the oven in the morning before we go to church. So this is what we do here. I do this, and then what I do is I also add, my secret ingredient is chicken bouillon. Some people add salt and pepper. I add chicken flavored bouillon. So I do this, I've done this forever. It tastes good. I used to use nutritional yeast, and I actually have some in my cupboard, but I was like, oh, there's just a little bit in here. I might as well use this just to give it a little bit yummier flavor. So I'm gonna add, I'm gonna say it's probably not even a tablespoon. It's about a tablespoon, and that's it. And then just stir it. Try it. Try your next thing of macaroni and cheese. It's so good. So when I'm baking this in the oven, if I notice that it gets really dry and it's getting like kind of not looking good, I'll add a little bit more milk to it. But this should be good. This looks about, usually about halfway with milk is a good mixture. So that is our macaroni and cheese. It doesn't look very good right now, but it will once I get it in the oven. I'll probably record in the morning when I do that. And I'll put it in the oven. I'll probably do like 300 tomorrow because I don't want it to cook really fast. Just cook real slow. And that's our macaroni and cheese right there. Tastes delicious. Okay, I just finished cooking our crescent rolls. As you can see, there's little cracks, but that's okay. And I mixed up some ranch powder here with a container of sour cream. Mix that real good, and that's it. Put it on here. Spread it out. I'm going to take my shredded carrots, sprinkle those on, and my veggies. That's it, and some cheese. Our veggie pizza's looking delicious. So that's it. We're just going to cook our ham in the oven tonight. I'm going to put some beans in a pan and put those in the oven tomorrow morning along with our macaroni and cheese. And that's it. That's all we're going to have. I got to cook some eggs. I just looked at my list, like realizing I didn't do eggs. Okay, so I have to hard boil some eggs and then we'll mix those up too in the morning. That won't be any big deal. So that's it. And that's our fun day. The kids came out and ate their lunch, the chicken nuggets. There's about a half a pan left, which is great. And then our meatballs are cooking and our potatoes, they're looking great for dinner. Those look delicious there. So those are done. So it's a good Saturday and the sunshine is out. We are going to go out and enjoy ourselves today and get some fresh air and some exercise. So I'm glad I just finished my other book. So I'm 5th grade. I've got 1st grade through 5th grade, like a summer review skills for sale on Amazon now. So it's for those, just so your kids aren't doing nothing all summer, and it's just like 3 pages a day just to give them keep them, their minds fresh with all the things they need to know for the next school year. So that's done. So I'm looking forward to not sitting at my computer so much and then just enjoying being with my kids. Okay. I didn't get up super early than I expected. Oh, and I also didn't put this in last night. So I just woke up. It is 8 o'clock and I'm just getting this in the crock pot now. So I put it in high. I put my ham in here. I put a container of frozen pineapple that I had from my big giant can and some brown sugar in there with some water. So I'm going to let that cook and it will be done by noontime today. And then in the oven, I opened up some, I'm not a turkey or ham dinner person whatsoever. So I'm going to heat up some Asian lettuce wrap stuff and have that for my meal today. And then I put in the oven, I did the baked beans. This is the macaroni and cheese that I put together yesterday. And in the bottom is leftovers from dinner last night. We had those good potatoes and some meatballs. So I have like a pan of those left. And that'll be it. I got macaroni salad done and the veggie pizza. So turned it on. My convention oven is turned on 300. It's not there yet. And I'm going to let that cook, check it before we go to church, and then turn it down if I have to. Macaroni and cheese all heated up. I didn't even add any more milk to it. I just stirred it. It's been in the oven for about 45 minutes and it's all warm and ready to eat. So now I'm going to turn my oven down. It's been on 300 for about 48 minutes. I started at 8. I'm going to just turn it down to warm and let everything else just stay there heated. So this is looking great in here. Very cheesy, very delicious. Hey guys, it's the day after Easter and it is Monday morning and my house is a mess. We had a wonderful day yesterday, as you can see from the video. We did a lot of fun things, went to church and got to go worship together. Then we came home and we had a really good dinner, and then we sat around the table and did our little Easter, our resurrection eggs, which was fun. And then we made our little resurrection rolls, as you saw. So that was a fun time. Then we ended up going over to our national park. I think it's a national park. DuPont State Forest. Might be just a North Carolina state park. I don't know. But anyways, we went there. It was really great. We did a little hike, went up and saw the waterfalls, and then went down and sat and put our feet in the water. Some of them set up Enos and just got to relax. I think I'll maybe add a couple pictures in here. I didn't do any videos. I was just enjoying some quiet time with family. So we enjoyed that. So today I knew there was going to be a disaster because the laundry just kept accumulating. My husband was home Friday, so we didn't really do a whole lot. Like work-wise, we just kind of enjoyed each other and being together. And so now there's lots to pick up. So I got up, I didn't get up super early, got up about 6:30 today. And then worked on a video, and I'm uploading that right now. And then I'm going to start cleaning up the house. So I thought I would show our pile of laundry just so you can see the amount that I have to do today. And thank goodness, I guess the easy part is that I'll have a lot of leftovers. And so that'll be nice. Dinner's taken care of. And then it'll go good. I'm gonna get a little bit of work done here and then get our school rolling, and then it's gonna be a nice day again today. I think we had like 70, 75 degree weather, so I know we'll do a park day as well. So come see my video pile. Come see my video pile. No, come see my laundry pile. Here it is. Nice big pile. I have this pile right here that I've folded and washed. This is all of it today. So I did I've got our dishes rolling. As you can see, I don't usually ever use the dishwasher. Rarely I buy a container of the dishwashing crystals, and it'll last me months. So I ended up putting all of our cups in here and all of our plates. Yesterday we ate dinner, and then after dinner I washed everything, but then we went out to the park, like I said, and then we came back and had our dessert and stuff like that and leftovers. So there's more dishes, but I didn't want to wash everything last night because it was just a relaxing time. So then all I have to do, I just had to wash a couple platters. Today is wash my water bottle day on my Monday, so I got those in there I'm going to wash. I've cleaned up the kitchen. I got some kombucha out for myself. I'm going to do a video on kombucha, but I got that on. I'm trying to drink this every day. And then I got Maddie, she's eating her breakfast. We didn't have any dishes. No dishes. So she's having our muffin here, our chocolate banana breakfast pancake muffin, and then we just put in a little plastic bowl, some syrup. So she's dipping that in there. We're going to have a different kind of breakfast today, but the rest of the house is a disaster. If you can see, I did the laundry's going. I got one load in. I did the bathrooms. Those are wiped, and now it'll be, and I got the kitchen going. Like the kitchen's pretty much cleaned up. I got that. I got my coffee filled up over there, wiped everything down, and then the next will be starting to put all this stuff away. We got everything out from the weekend. Shoes will accumulate. We had to put them up because our dog is eating them. And then there's like backpacks and coats and more shoes. Like I told you, shoes can accumulate everywhere. So there is just disaster. And then the puppy, I don't know if anybody else sleeps with puppies, but we do. So there's the blankets that we were sleeping with, and the kids got them played. So there's just mess all over the floor here. And then here comes puppy. Oh, she's doing so much fun. She says, hello, mama. Hello, puppy. She's so good of a puppy. She likes to bite. Oh, no, don't bite. She's doing so good playing and potting and pooping outside, and she's a great puppy, so we absolutely love her. So Puppy is doing so good. Like, we are taking turns sleeping with her, the girls and I. She hasn't even been here a week yet. It's going on her, actually, I'm sorry, she's been here a week. It's been a week, and so it's about a week and a half, and so now she's snuggled with us at night, and then we put her in her cage after she wakes up, and she goes potty, and she usually lays down in there and sleeps. She might whimper a few times, but she does lay down, and then so we're getting better. So I thought, well, it's only been a few days, so I took a night, then my daughter Jaden took a night, and Brooklyn took a night, and they're so good. So then I just let them go. I get up at usually 5 or 6, and then I take the puppy, and then they go back to sleeping for a few more hours. So we're doing good with that. It's like good teamwork. So I said, wow, if I could do that when I had a baby, just take turns and never have to get up every night, that's awesome. But it's fun. They don't mind, and it's a good enjoyable. And the puppy's doing really good. So we were having Ruby sleep inside because it was so cold. And so we let her sleep inside over the gate here, but now it's nice outside at night, and so Ruby is able to stay back outside. So this is the area that we had by our front door here for Ruby, and so we just got this gate at Amazon. My husband, you have to twist this. We just put it around because I gotta fix those. We twist it, and then the gate retracts and pulls back, but you have to turn this. Well, from there all the way over to here is so far. My arms are not long enough, but my daughter can do it. Her arms are longer than me, so I can't do it by myself. So my husband just put a little screw in here at the top, and so now it's locked permanently. So all you do is pull it across, and then you can attach it. So the puppy can stand this side. So I think what we're gonna do at night is put her crate over here and put her bed out on the floor, and then that way she can just sleep in there. She wants to get in place, she can run around this little area. She pees on it, it's no big deal because it's the wood floor and we can clean it up. but just because I can't let her run around the house because she will pee or poop on the floor. She's got some with her mouth. What are you eating? Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for the stick. Oh, she says, Mommy, I'm going to eat the stick. What is that? Okay, a little piece of. She's so cute, though. We could put a little bell on her neck because we would know where she'd go at. I'm like, where's the dog at? And so we'd have to go look for her. But now we put a little bell, so now when she runs around, we can find her. So she's doing so good. Keeps us busy. I definitely don't get as much done as I used to because we're chasing her around and playing with her. But she loves seeing the kids and playing with them. So she's doing really good. So my goal this week is to use up our food because this is the week that I normally will go shopping, like on Thursday or Friday. I usually hit my discount store this week first to see what kind of deals they have, and then I'll plan my big shopping next week. But this week we're kind of down to, we still have a lot of food, but I just have to go through and see what we have. So I'm going to start using up my food. I know we have a lot of grilled cheese. We had grilled cheese, which is so weird. Grilled cheese was like, everybody wanted grilled cheese, and we never had it enough. Well, I had extra from the month before, and I still have this month's. So we're gonna pull that out. I think today for lunch, eat that up, and then dinner will be ham and leftovers. I think there's enough ham. If not, I'll probably pull out some like kielbasa and maybe use that as our meat and then do all the sides because there's a lot of those too. And it'll be easy dinner day and easy lunch day too. So that's gonna be what we're gonna do. I'm gonna focus on using up my food. Like I said, check my freezers, try to empty those and go through it so I don't have a lot of leftovers. And myself, I'm gonna try to focus on drinking a glass of kombucha every day and drinking lots of water. So it will be a good day today. So I'm getting there, the dishwasher is going, laundry's almost on the first load so I can get another load in, and I'm gonna start picking up the rest of the house here, and then we'll sweep the floors, steam up, vacuum, that kind of thing, and move downstairs and do the same thing down there, and then start our school today. So I'm trying to get everything done hopefully by mid-afternoon so that we can get outside and enjoy the fresh air because it's nice. I got my windows open today and a good day. And then I don't think that's it. Do we have to do anything else, Maddie? I'm thinking anything else we have to do. Don't think we have anything else major to do. I'm going to plan a trip. I'm going to try to plan a trip. We have a nature reserve here, and it's got all the animals that are native to our region. So I went there a couple years ago with a girlfriend and her daughters, and it was awesome. We got to see wolves up close. We got to see bears. We got to see cougars. We got to see mountain lions, all the things that you would find here in western North Carolina mountains, which is kind of cool. And so we went one day after it was raining, and so nobody was there, and the animals all came out. So you would hear the wolves started howling at each other, and it was very cool. So I think we're going to plan a trip there because it's springtime. I'm like, we need to get out now. It's a little bit warmer. We can do that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to plan a trip there. And then I had a reminder on my phone. We found last year, I've seen YouTubers get it, and it's like that snow ice cream, I think they call it. And it's like real fluffy, like a snow cone, but the ice stuff is so much more fluffier. And so we actually went to the zoo last year with the group of us for homeschoolers, and we found some, and I'm like, oh, this is the best stuff ever. And so my girlfriend said there's one about 20 minutes south of us here, or north-south of us in South Carolina. And so I had a reminder on my phone. It showed up Pelican Snow Cone, and I sent her, because she said it was closed for this season, but it's open in April. And so I sent her a text this morning, and I said, I got my text that Pelican Snow Cone is open for the season. So she laughed. She's like, I know, we're going to be going there. So we'll probably plan a trip down there too. So time to get doing some little activities like that. We've just been doing the park with friends, and that's fine, but I'd like to plan some kind of outings because it's good to do that. The kids will be done with their school, and before it gets too hot and we want to spend every day at the lake, it'll be good to get a couple field trips in too. So, okay, I'm gonna keep moving. I gotta pick up the floors, go find my dog real quick, and throw a load of laundry in. So keep watching. We're almost finished up for the day. You can see my laundry. This is the last hamper I have to do. I've got 2 loads going still in here. And this is the pile of boys' laundry. This is the girls' pile of laundry. This is all the towels at the end of my hallway. And these are all the clothes for our room as well. So lots to put away today. It'll be a big day. I was trying to think, why do we have so much laundry? But I know last week at the end of the week, I didn't put anybody's laundry away except our laundry. So I left the little girls and little boys in their baskets. So that's why there's tons. So we'll have a big put away mess today. So this is gonna be, I think it's close to 2 o'clock, end of our day, kind of doing stuff. I still have to do laundry, and I'm checking Brooklyn's school right now. She's taking a test. And then I have to do Jaden still, and then Evan is reading. So I'm pretty much done with that, which is good. I totally forgot today until when I was thinking, what do I have to do today? 3 o'clock, my oldest daughter is getting married, so we're so excited for that. Her and Paul, you can see their picture in the beginning of this video series here. So she lives in Michigan. When we moved down here, she was going to a private college, and she did not want to waste her credits. It wasn't going to transfer because it was private, or her money because she had invested a lot of money in paying for college. And so she stayed there, which was hard, but she did. And then and she's doing great. She's got a job. She has a job or education major, so she works for an elementary school. Like, she does all the programs for like all their digital stuff and that. So she really enjoys that. And Paul is a wonderful man. He is an engineer at GM, and so they have a good little life up there, and it is going well, and we're so excited. They came down last New Year's, and Paul asked my husband if it was okay to marry her. And so that was exciting. So we kind of thought, okay, that'll be good. And he said, maybe we'll wait about a year and then we'll get married. Well, they got engaged a little bit after Valentine's Day, and then they're like, we're not going to wait. There's no way we want to wait a year. It's like, because she lives up in Mary's, she lives in a town that's about an hour from him. So it's just a lot of driving. So she's like, I don't want to wait that. I want to get married so we can be together. And so they're so excited. So it'll be good. So she's getting married this fall, which is great. It's great for us as well, because we get to make a trip back to Michigan. We haven't been back to Michigan since we've moved here. So the kids are so excited. So we're looking forward to that, but we're going to have to miss out on a lot of things that she's going to prepare for the wedding. And so today is her dress. She's looking for a dress. And so we are going to FaceTime. I think we're going to do like the Google Hangout FaceTime type thing. And then so we can be part of that today. So Lauren will be home in a little bit, and then we're going to see that so we can see the dress that she's going to choose. So we're excited. So that's our day. So I'm trying to get everything done so that I can do that this afternoon. And then I heated up all of our dinner, all of our leftovers. I just put in the oven, and then we had a little bit of ham left, but not tons. So I heated up some kielbasa, and I got that done. So we'll have that with all the leftovers for dinner. So I'll probably FaceTime, and it'll be close to dinner time, and then we'll have dinner, and then we'll head to our park because it's beautiful outside. It is, I don't even know, 75 degrees. It's just gorgeous out. And so we are going to get to the park, get some fresh air and exercise. My husband said he'd meet us over there. We can do some walking. So it'll be a good day. So the day after Easter wasn't that bad of a day for here. So, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.